Going on, Falcon fan? This your boy Ricondo coming back at you with another video. So today we're gonna highlight our last two picks in this year's draft: Justin Shaffer and John FitzPatrick. Guys. So before we go into that, if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Please hit notification bell so you know when I drop another video. Also, hit the like button so I know if you guys can hear what I like to hear what I talk about, and then please share my video throughout the YouTube universe so more people can come in and hear me talk about these Atlanta Falcons. So, like I said, we're gonna highlight Justin Shaffer and John FitzPatrick, number 190 and 213 in this year's draft. I love both of these picks, both of the Atlanta Falcons. Of course, we had to pay our Georgia tax. We had to pick somebody from Georgia. Probably not the Georgia players that some of the fans wanted, but at least we did get some Georgia players on the team, so everybody should be happy about that. But these two young guys that they selected, I think, goes along with the theme that Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot was trying to get out there, and they wanted to create that physicality on the front lines. Let's start with Justin Shaffer, who's a mauler, a young guy that actually, when he gets his hands on you, you're not getting off. He's real good. His upper body strength does have trouble when he leans, so he stays upright, being able to drive you off the ball. It's gonna look good on the field. He's definitely was brought here to compete with Jalen Mayfield. He played 26 starts at Georgia. 25 of those at left guard, so that's his natural position. Unlike Jalen Mayfield, who played right tackle at Michigan, they had to come in and play left guard for us when he wasn't expected to start off at left guard last year, because our starting left guard got hurt. He was forced into that role, and of course he struggled. So that's why it's important to bring in some competition to kind of push Jalen Mayfield to make sure that he put his best foot forward this year. Hopefully he gets better from year one to year two. But bring somebody like Justin Shaffer, who's a similar player to Jalen Mayfield. Both of them are great in the run game. Somebody that once, like I said, they nasty offensive linemen. They love to drive young defensive players off the ball to create holes for their running backs, and that's what we like. They both need work in the passing game. So that's one thing that they definitely need to still work on. However, like I said before, we don't have the natural pocket passer back there. We have some mobile guys back there. So hopefully that lack of pass protection that they have can kind of get better throughout the season with these mobile quarterbacks that we have. So I really believe that the competition is going to be good this training camp between those two guys. And I don't want to forget about Gossett as well. We brought him back in free agency. So I think the left guard position is going to definitely be a good position to watch. And hopefully by the end of training camp, we have the best 5 players, offensive linemen out there, and the great depth behind all those guys. All right, so let's talk about John FitzPatrick. John FitzPatrick, 6'7", 250 pound tight end. I think he's going to take place of the Lee Smith role that was here last year. We know Arthur Smith loves to go 12 and 13 personnel, so having the tight ends that he like to run his offense is going to be a big thing. Like I said, he wants to run the ball. If we can run the ball effectively, I think that's definitely going to be able to help this team. We don't have the kind of quarterbacks like a Matt Ryan to throw the ball 30-40 times a game, so we want to be able to create the run, utilizing the quarterbacks as well. With the run pass option, we could actually implement more runs with our different running backs that we have. So I just love the physicality that Arthur Smith is trying to bring, and the identity that he's trying to create here with these two players. FitzPatrick is definitely also could be effective in the red zone because of his height. With the other two targets that we have, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, who's big guys as well. utilizing FitzPatrick in the red zone is definitely could be another way to utilize him. He did not have a lot of catches at Georgia, but he does have soft hands. I don't think he have issues actually catching the ball. Does not have top end speed, but with that big frame, he can be able to shield defenders off and be able to catch the tough contested catches as well in the middle of the field and in the red zone. So I think both of these selections that they made within the 6th round was good selections for this team. Like I said, it's just adds on to the identity that they was trying to create with this draft class. So guys, let me know what you think about Justin Shaffer and John FitzPatrick, and how they're going to actually be able to contribute this year, either in a backup role or actually maybe get some starts this season to see what they actually can do. So guys, just let me know what you think about these two guys. Be on the lookout for the 8th round, our undrafted free agents. I'm going to highlight a couple of those guys to see if they do any of those guys have a chance to make this team. It's some right off the bats that I like. Brad Hawkins, Tangelo is another that I like. So those are a couple of guys. Humble, I think that's his name. The other defensive tackle that they have. Of course, I'm looking at the defensive line guys. Of course, Mike Vrabel's son. He's another guy that we definitely could add to the mix. I think he played left guard as well. So another guard that could be in competition with Jalen Mayfield and Justin Shaffer here. So just be on the lookout for the 8th round. I'm going to highlight some of those guys as well. And guys, that's all I have for today. Let me know what you think about the end of our 2022 draft. Justin Shaffer and John FitzPatrick. And this is your boy Ricondo coming back at you with another video. Peace.